Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Akashic Rose with Sabrina Dawn. I hope that you are all finding some balance after the weekend. So I'm just continuously hearing exhaustion, just emotional, feeling very emotionally unbalanced. Some people are having physical symptoms and it's still happening. It's just absolutely amazing. Oh, I just dropped all of the cards. Hold on one second. Not all of the cards, but a bunch. I'm not hearing to take it, but look at what happened. The Eight of Air, the Eight of Swords, but they're saying, yeah, they're saying no. So, but this card, for anybody who may be new or newer, this card haunts the channel. So I think that's funny that, you know, all it was talking about being emotionally unbalanced, then the, you know, part of the deck falls out, and then it's the Eight of Swords, feeling a sense of false entrapment. So so while they're saying not to take it, that there is a message here that the emotional upheaval of this full moon and everything like that there is a part of you, part of the collective, if you resonate with this, there's a part of the collective that allows themselves to feel trapped by outside circumstances. And what the angels are saying is that, you know, not the moon, not the astrology, not a relationship, not anything like that can make you feel trapped like that. And so when you start to feel trapped, what they're suggesting is that you start to do your spiritual practice, you do your meditation, you go into the Akashic records, you start to look at where am I falsely trapped, so that I can fully understand where, you know, this relationship, this situation begins and ends, and, you know, like where I start, what's mine, what's my field, what do I have to take responsibility for. And so that's what just happened. So there was like all those emotions, and then the Eight of Air was right on top. So while that's not the reading for today, they want to, you know, make it clear that we don't have to be so pulled by outside circumstances. Okay, they're saying to take this one. So the Knight of Earth. Okay, interesting. Okay, so 3 cards fell out. The King of Earth. Oh, I said Knight of Earth earlier, didn't I? I really saw the Knight of Earth in my mind. So what that tells me is that actually you're in the Knight of Earth energy right now, which is you are starting to move. You have made a decision, you're moving forward, and you still may be unsure in some ways, but you are moving forward comfortable in the unknown, or a lot more comfortable in the unknown, and you're moving into the King of Earth energy. The King of Earth is generous, professional, responsible, and practical. It's a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So anything you have right now, you have the Midas touch. You have the opportunity to make golden. You have the opportunity to really alchemize those fears and to step forward into this beautiful, successful time. And that's why the Knight of Earth was so prominent in my head, is because you're stepping into it. This is what is coming. And this is why there were, you know, these were like this, and this was on top. Okay, because this is the prominent card, and then we'll see what the supportive tarot cards are. Oh, did I say this is the Angel Tarot by Bradley Valentine? So, so you're moving, like, yeah, that Knight of Earth. He is the slowest moving knight. Okay, he's typically the horse is depicted as, you know, feet firmly on the ground, and what that is he's going to take practical steps. He's going to move with confidence, okay? But he's going to do that by looking at everything, and it's a very grounded, because the earth is very grounded, right? It's very practical, it's very grounded, it's very responsible, and I am going to put in this work so I have a solid foundation, so this, whatever it is, can be successful. And I'm also hearing, thank you, angels, that you have some opportunities that are going to be coming up. There's a part of the collective where people are going to be asking you to do something, or someone is going to be asking you to do something. Now we're going to look at these cards and see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. This is the other card that haunts this channel, which is a good one to have, haunt you. But Archangel Haniel, she's the Archangel of the Moon. She loves. So if you are working with the Moon, actually, remember that we were talking about, and the cards fell out. We're talking about astrology and being pulled by the Moon and everything that's going on. So listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Okay. So this is in reverse, and I don't always take reversals unless they say to, and I heard immediately to take it. So what I'm hearing is the reason why you are the Knight of Earth and your feet are planted on terra firma is because there's a part of you that's not trusting your High Priestess within. Okay, there's a part of you that's like, but if I make this move and it's wrong, what if? And so what I'm hearing right now is from the High Priestess card is that which kind of falls into the beginning, right? Which is the emotions. You may be in a highly emotional time right now, and be mindful of the cycles within yourself of action, retraction, like action going out into the world versus, going within and gathering up all of the energy to feel confident and strong. Okay, so we have expansion and retraction. That's just natural. Now there's what they're saying though earlier with the Eight of Swords is that we have a choice in how much we retract. We have a choice in some of that. Okay, even though sometimes certain outside factors may seem like we don't have a choice, but we always have a choice within whether we feel trapped or not. Okay. And so what I feel like in order to move through to the King of Earth from this slowest moving night is to start trusting yourself. Start being comfortable in the unknown. So the Moon can also represent, because the High Priestess also represents, her planet is the Moon. Archangel Haniel is the Archangel of the Moon. So what I'm hearing is that, the Moon also has like secrets, can have like hidden emotions. The High Priestess can be in reverse, can be very withdrawn and looking around, like trying to see like what's around the corner, like can be nervous or scared, kind of be on alert. So your nervous system may be in fight or flight or freeze. Okay, so be mindful that you're not moving forward from the High Priestess in reverse, whatever is going on. And when you take the steps forward, when you step into that King of Earth energy, you're no longer going to be like this. So, okay, sorry guys. When you're in the Knight of Earth energy, what's holding you back to fully stepping into the King is that everything that I just said. You're not fully trusting your choices and everything that you want to do, okay? But in order to move into the King of Earth energy, oh, did you hear that? That was a engine, vroom, 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 vroom. So in order to get revved up, in order to move into the, oh gosh, which one? Oh, the Knight of Wands that's ready to go out there passionately create and move fast, get revved up, you have to be more comfortable in the unknown. Okay, step into the part of you that is like, I surrender to the divine. I am moving forward. Angels, please support me with being comfortable in the unknown so that I can move into the King of Earth energy. I almost said Knight again. Okay, we had this card yesterday, the Two of Cups. So for those of you, this is a relationship. Okay. The masculine in the relationship is the one that's in the Knight of Earth energy and wanting to move into the King, but he's afraid. He's afraid to take those practical, he's trying to be practical, okay? And that you yourself, the feminine in the relationship, not you yourself, but the feminine in the relationship, so you can figure out who you are in this. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, or non-binary, just think of energy. So I'm talking of energy, not gender. So the High Priestess is in reverse. So the feminine feels in reverse to her most deeper intuitive self. And if you are not in a relationship, but you would like to attract one in, this could be the masculine and the feminine within yourself, and they're saying, they're correcting me, it could also be the masculine and feminine within yourself, even if you are coupled or have somebody in mind. So in order to move forward into this Two of Cups energy, which is like the most positive love card in the reading, it's time to step into the High Priestess in full, not in reverse, I mean, into the King of Earth, from Knight of Earth to the King of Earth. And the way that you're going to do that is by you know, working in that comfortable unknown area of how this relationship is going to turn out. You know, just go with the flow. What I'm hearing is the King of Earth is practical and responsible, but sometimes love just is not. Sometimes love just takes over in a way that surprises you. And it doesn't mean you have to go unbalanced and throw everything up in the air and be irresponsible. But sometimes love doesn't have a practical view, right? Sometimes it's just illogical. So, and if this is about a business or a partnership of a different kind, I feel like as you step into this King of Earth energy, you right side, you know, you start trusting yourself. You start moving in from reversed High Priestess into your power. You allow that transformation to take place. You're going to attract partnerships to yourself that are going to help you move forward, because right now you have the Midas touch and it's a successful time. And the same thing with relationships. You can step into a successful time in your relationships. So if you are coupled, you can start to change the relationship within yourself to the relationship. That's what they're saying. So and that's the false imprisonment from the card earlier. So if you are in a relationship, what they're saying is that you are putting too much focus on the partner and what they are or aren't doing, and you're not going within enough to alchemize fear to love so that you can know what is yours in the relationship is what is theirs. You're putting too much focus on the outside, and that's why you got the King of Earth, because it's like he's, you know, trying to be practical and responsible, but you're being pulled by your emotions, the High Priestess, like this. So yeah, so, you know, go within and start doing your own inner personal work so that you are not putting so much focus on the outside, and you are taking responsibility for how you feel in any situation. How you feel is the only thing that you can take responsibility for. You can't be responsible for somebody else's actions, okay? You can only have responsibility for how you interact with that and how you respond, okay? All right, so these are the Archangel Michael cards by Doreen Virtue. Michael wanted to come out. Yes, this is what they're saying, my, oh, my loves. Decide to be happy now. Decide to be happy now. You are happy. If your relationship is in a rough patch, that is okay. You can still be happy, and when you do that inner work, it's going to help you be a lot happier. I'm going to pull a mixed emotions card. So what is getting in the way for the collective? What could be part of what's getting in the way for the collective, Archangel Michael? What's getting in the way of them deciding to be happy? So, yep, this is definitely a love reading. Look at that. Love, romantic, intimate, passionate, committed. So what is getting in the way could be either your lack of this, or it could be, you know, that you're having a rough cycle in your relationships. Now, Venus is still in the shadow side of retrograde, so you may be having a hard time. Know that relief is coming, okay? It's going to get a little bit easier, but no matter what is going on in astrology, that astrology is helping, you know, bubble up everything that needs to be cleared at this time, okay? It doesn't do something to you, okay? It affects you. Okay, it takes what's already there and works with what's already there. And what they're saying, to step into love, to not fear love, whether you're committed or not. Work with, if you're in a relationship, they're saying work on your fears of this commitment and this love. If you are in separation, you may be having a cycle of addiction or codependency, putting too much focus on the outside. Oh, and even if you're in a couples relationship, they're saying the same thing. That's a form of codependency, when you put too much focus on what the person is doing or not doing, okay? And so Archangel Michael is saying, decide to be happy now. Step into your courage, into your power. To me, Archangel Michael is the archangel of the root chakra. You can decide that you're safe. You can understand and work with the things that make you feel unsafe so that you feel safe no matter what situation you're in. And that's when you can step into your high priestess, because you're grounded and you can see everything. Okay, and you can also, trust that your intuition is going to tell you when it is time to take a step or run or move in some way. Okay, so there's a prayer here. I just want to say, thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life, and also heard Michael say, and my relationships. I'm going to put this up if you want to screenshot it. And if you're one of my clients and you want this prayer, you can just text me or email me, or you can email me in the email below. And you know what? I'm actually going to put this in this prayer in the comments below. So if you want to copy that in some way or take a screenshot of it, I'm actually going to do that. Okay. So if you want to look, you can see the comments. All right, so decide to be happy now. You can ask Archangel Michael for support in that. Now we're going to use the Lemurian Star Child Oracle. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Hold on. They're not saying all of them, just this one. Okay. Restore. Time out for you, nature, shamanic signs. Okay. Get this beautiful card. And it's not glossy, so there's no glare. I'm very happy. Oh, it's very warm in my apartment today. Okay. You see how the person is in a cocoon, like fetal position, is in fetal position. Okay, nurturing, restoring, going within. Okay, meditating, taking that time out to work on yourself and what is triggering you so you can restore yourself and your relationship. I'm hearing that you are receiving signs of this. And for some reason, you are doing the High Priestess in reverse and you're turning away from some of the signs, or you're hearing it and then busying yourself and forgetting. As things are opening up, remember, how do you want to open up as all of the restrictions are starting to be lifted? At least in this area. Sorry guys, that was, if you're in the area, I'm in Massachusetts, if you're in this area, if you are feeling like you are restricted, the restrictions are going away, think about how you want to open up. How do you want to step back into the world? How will this affect your relationship? It's funny because I feel kind of bad that I'm not able to do the love readings right now because I'm getting ready to go away. And I promised that I would, but it's coming in the daily, so we're having daily love readings right now, guys. Okay, so this is the Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. Of course, fellow travelers, I was just talking about traveling. So, wow, support is all around you. That's the shamanic signs that you're not listening to. Or you may be hearing and then discarding, like you hear it in the moment and you feel revitalized. But what I'm hearing is that some of you may be busying yourself to move to, and forgetting about it. And that's why they were saying it's important to think about, how do you want to open back up? Do you want to step into old patterns, or do you want to step into a new way of living for yourself? And recognizing that the support is all around you. The world is your oracle, okay? Like the engine going vroom, 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 right? I took that was an oracle in that very moment, and I took that and it worked perfectly into the reading, okay? That what I'm hearing is that once you take that time out for yourself and you slow down and you allow yourself to continually alchemize that fear, do that inner alchemy of fear to love, that's how you're going to be able to recognize that the support is all around you, and you can reach out there and you can be in that High Priestess energy because you are a fellow traveler. And look at how beautiful the peacock is here, full of color, and then there's one down here all in white drinking the water. So this one is kind of watching over. This one is drinking the water, and both of them represent you. Okay, both of you is the colorful watcher, also the one that takes that time out to purify, to cleanse yourself. That's the white, and nourish yourself, to restore yourself. Okay, and that's when, and I'm hearing that this rainbow is like, you know, in the Ten of Cups, is the completion of like a healthy relationship. Okay. And this is where the Knight of Earth is. But do you see how he's actually, oh my gosh, guys, they're taking the part from earlier. So now this is how you can move from the Knight of Earth into the Knight of Wands to become the King of Earth. Because do you see how he's taking a step forward? He's got the wand, okay? In order to get to your Ten of Cups, to your healthy, happy relationship within yourself, so you can have healthy, happy relationships outside yourself, this is what they're saying to do. Okay? But it's here. It's here. And the fellow travelers, it feels like the world is your oracle. They're traveling with you. The angels are with you. They're traveling with you. They are giving you signs all the time. And like the engine going, and sometimes it's the trash man with the dumpster. So all of that is just this beautiful synchronistic. And what they're saying is, if you don't understand it, that is okay. If you get a message, just pause, say thank you for it. Don't get too caught up in your mind about not understanding it. What they're saying is that you can start to say yes to more of that by just acknowledging it and being grateful for it, and not trying to control it or psychoanalyze it too much. I try to, like shred it and what does this mean? Don't get into that energy, because that is actually going to block more of it happening, or your awareness of it happening. It's happening regardless. So part of what they're saying is that it's happening regardless. It's your awareness you may block because you're too much in your mind. Whew, they are coming in very clear today. Very strong, like very... Whew. Okay, thank you, Michael. All right, so my fellow travelers, I send you all my love, and I hope that you step into your Two of Cups, Ten of Cups energy. Okay, I send you all my love.